This is the first. I'm not gonna make any promises. I live alone and I hear noises in my room. Hello jewels, it's your number one Ghana girl, Judith, bringing you awesomeness straight from Ghana. Oh yeah, take it. My bag is packed. I have a trip in about 5 hours and I can't complain about it, so here we are. This video is proudly sponsored by things I do to keep my mental health in check. Welcome to the first episode of season 2 of the Drink If series, dubbed Let's Chat While We Drink. What's my drink? In honor of the very first Drink If episode, I am using the wine glass that I used in that episode. Y'all remember this baby right here? Consider this me taking you out on a Friday evening or whatever time it is in your country for drinks in the course of intellectual conversations. A chat, if you will. In this episode, let's chat about things about adulting that no one bothered to tell you. Now, if you are 18 and above and about to get struck by lightning with adulting, you should watch this video. Do I have an accent already? My, how the mighty has fallen. Now, granted, some of these things, we probably already know them, but wouldn't it have been nice if someone bothered to tell us? Like giving us a heads up. So grab a glass, fill it with wine, water, sobolo, lamujin, anything you have that you want to drink. And let's chat while we drink with me, your host, Juju. Now, in no particular order, the first thing no one bothered to tell us: nothing is free. Take a sip and enjoy this nugget of wisdom. Remember when we were kids and then most anything was free, was readily available to us. All we had to do was ask our parents. The worst answer we could get was no. 90s kids, we were some daring kids, I'm gonna tell you that. If you're a 90s kid, give me a high five in the comments. Okay. Everything was free. I'm talking toothpaste, food, water, toothpaste. I already said toothpaste. Toilet paper. What do you need? It was there. There wasn't even room for you to wonder that where did all these come from? Why is it free? Why? What? This? No suspicions whatsoever, nothing. The second thing that no one bothered to tell us about adulting or becoming an adult is, and this may be triggering for some of us, so I've given you a heads up. Your parents are not going to live forever. Now, when you're young and growing up, you have these angels who seem to provide everything for you all the time, anytime. Granted, we grasped the concept of death real early in life. For me, for example, my dad accidentally ran over one of our puppies at home, and I saw this. Trigger warning: the puppy was just on the floor, eyes still moving, still alive, and its insides were just smooshed out of its body. Just lying there, eyes open, looking around. And I had to watch my dad dispose of the body. For most of you who have been here longer than I have, I lost both parents in the past 5 years. If I knew they were going to go this early, and by early I mean while I was in my 20s, I would have hugged them more. I would have picked up their call, because then that couple could call me from here to heaven. I would have hugged them more. My mom didn't like hugging. The third thing that nobody bothered to tell us about adulting is that graduating from school, college, university does not guarantee a job. Oh, no. The funny thing is that I can't guarantee if this is true or not. Sadly, you just have to try and see. That is if you are in school and you're about to graduate and all of that. The only caveat here is that learn a skill with your hands, okay? Learn a skill with your hands, be it plumbing, doing hair. Nowadays, those kind of, I don't know what you call that group of work. I think we call it blue collar jobs. Learn a skill. Is it nails? I actually want to be a nail tech. I kid you not. I've been enjoying doing my nails recently, but it's crap, but I try. Nail techs are making money. Beauticians, hairdressers, makeup artists, plumbers, electricians. We still need these kind of people around. So if school doesn't pan out, at least you have this in your pockets that you can use. Think about it. I don't know how the Gen Zs are rolling these days. I'm sorry for calling you Gen Zs. For me, it's not, I don't use it as a derogatory term. I actually admire you guys, generations, y'all. So don't come for me because I called you all Gen Zs. Gen Zs. I almost forgot my wine. Oh my god, this date was going to go south real quick. I'm sorry. Is your drink done? Please refill. I have 2 more wisdom nuggets to drop. The 4th thing that nobody bothered to tell us is what was it? In this life, there is no formula. You know the formula I'm talking about. Be born, get outdoored, go to preschool, go to high, junior high, senior high, go to the university, graduate, date, get married, work a 9 to 5 till you're 60, live on retirement, and die in your garden, backyard or something. I don't know. What is the formula these days? What do you think the formula is? And what do you think it should be? Maybe for you or for everyone. Leave it in the comments below. One thing they should have made us understand is that there is no formula. And then this whole be married by 25, be done having kids by 30, all of that, like, give me a break. I'm tired, okay? What used to work for our forefathers, it's not guaranteed to work for us right now. So give us a damn break. Because of this whole idea of formulas, okay, you find yourself comparing yourself to your peers. So maybe your peer graduated at 23 and you deferred and you had to work. That's my story actually. You deferred, you had to work, and you came back to school to finish. And you're still killing it in the job industry. You're still doing your thing. You're still thriving, just like the person who graduated before you. Don't compare yourself to anyone. You are your own competition. You should strive to be better than you were yesterday. Look at me dropping words of wisdom, advice that I'm not going to take for myself. Run at your own pace. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. As cliche as some of these may sound, think about it, it's actually true. So let's go to the 5th and final point. I think this might be my favorite point of all, and let me tell you why. The 5th thing that no one bothered to tell us about adulting is that queer people exist. Of course, all sorts of people exist. But the reason why I am especially touching on queer people is this. In Ghana, when most of us are going into high school, you know, the advice is study hard and don't follow boys and don't follow bad friends and don't fall into bad company and don't become a lesbian. In Ghana, we call it soupy. I don't know what soupy means. Soupy. For some reason, nobody gave me that talk. They just enrolled me and dumped me in school. Visited me once in a while, and I went through the school and I finished. I had no idea queer people existed. Trust me, I had no idea. I mean, I saw effeminate men growing up, but I didn't associate them with queer. I didn't know what queerness was, period. I thought the norm was heterosexuality, and it's man and woman, black and white. I didn't know that there were colors all the way. There were purple and the blues and the pinks, somewhere in there somewhere. Heterosexuality was the norm. And growing up and seeing how queer people are all over the place and living their life all around the world on the internet. I'm not saying Ghana, disclaimer. It's so beautiful to watch, and I wish I knew it sooner when I was growing up. I would have understood certain things I saw. I would have understood certain friendships I made, because I feel like I had people who had crushes on me and I didn't know, because I had my head stuck so far up some dudes to notice. So you would have made a cute couple if I wasn't so blind to you. But point is, I didn't know then, but now I know. And I'm glad I know. It's never too late to know these things. There are a lot of things that exist outside your bubble of who you are as a person. I have 5 more, but if I cram it into this video, it's going to be like a 20-minute video, and I don't know. I'm not going to do that to you guys. You know how we do. When we get to the end and we still have a drink in our glasses, we chug it. I'm going to be that friend. I'm going to give you a chug, 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 chug. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for going on a date with me. Thank you so much for chatting with me. Where in the world are you drinking from? What did you drink? Leave it in the comments below. For whatever reason you found me on the internet, you found this on the internet, I don't know how you're feeling. I don't know what you're going through. I want to give you a virtual hug. Is that okay? I need your consent first. I can hear it, but in case you gave me your consent, here's a virtual hug for you. Yes, I can reach the camera. Yeah. Oh, you're so warm. You're so kind. You're so beautiful. You're so... Look at you. Look at you. Oh my God. I appreciate you so much. Since my last video, a lot of you have joined the family. You are officially a jewel, whether you like it or not. Let me know if you want a part 2 of things no one bothered to tell us. And I am going to do that next Friday. And next we go on our date to drink and chat. See you next week Friday. Spread positive vibes when you can, and I'll see you. Choo choo. I'm out.